The tunnel as they get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangwu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, here's Nwangwu. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd and 8 coming up. The give is to Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. Lawrence will throw. He'll buy some time right. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the INT, it's Allen on the move to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. This one swung out here to Jones. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down, Packers.
Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So a nice catch right there. And this receiving core, without their number 1 wideout, keep that in mind. He's inactive this week, though it shouldn't be a long-term absence.
And I would think, partner, that this is where an offensive coordinator believes he can solve the problem by spreading the ball around. Because anytime you lose your number 1 guy, it's obviously a blow to your offense. But it's also an opportunity to say, hey, they can't focus on trying to stop one guy. Keep spreading it around. The last part, each one of those receivers, they believe they're the number 1 guy, and they're ready to step up.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Give left side here for Nwangu. Spinning past him. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And this time he is in. Kene Nwangu with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. So they took a chance there on 4th down, and boy, does it pay off. It pays off for 6 points.
You have to imagine that they were thinking maybe we can at least get a first down if we don't score. But he decided he didn't want a new set of downs. He just wanted a touchdown.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. A check down here to Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
They run for it with Breida. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. It's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Getting this into the hands of his tight end, Zach Davidson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On the give is Nwangu. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen, flush to his right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. It's game situation. Let's go. Half 85.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Coup for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Running right, Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The 30, 10, 5, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Rolling to his right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He sets to fire deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now down to 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And completes it again to Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen steps away. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Kene Nwangu. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Jakeem Grant. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Sharks got it, left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. His throw incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
He's checking. Protein spilled. Shoot.
Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They run it with Breida.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the... They've got his man complete! And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Allen's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kenny Nwangwu taking it in from a yard out. The Bills will add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They go play action now. Lawrence out to his left. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught. Judy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready? 10-2, sir. 49. Here we go. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. And let's play. Orbit.
Again, it's Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Come on, set. 18 gator.
A give to Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Again, it's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Mike 16. All day, dog. Slam. Check 50.
Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Check Mike 16. Mike 16.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen drops this off with Nwangu. give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Young Drew on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is Shark. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Lawrence.
Got a man. It's Judy complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Lawrence going to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Lawrence steps away to his left. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And that one will pretty much
us. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Here's Lawrence
rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. First down and more for Allen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Check back 16. Check back 16. Half 85. Half 85. 16.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
15, 1. 15, 1. Hey, I 7. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, check, 59. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And this is caught inside the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Hey, Hayward. Fight.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Touchdown, Packers.
Jerry Jeudy.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Allen going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 16, Mike 16. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Number 16's coming, check money.
Now Allen. Slot, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Koo now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bills 56, Packers 28. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Lawrence on first down. Flushed out right. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Lawrence will throw. Dancing to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Go! 60 outlaw. 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, Charlie. 59. Mine's 59. Drop deep, drop deep.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50. Deuce. Mike 50. Here we go.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence rolling to his left. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
30 base. Check 59. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. Hey, Alpha. Let's get burning. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Check Mike. Mike's 59. Smoke. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. Check down to Breida. That catch good for only a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. This will be caught. Judy.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Hey, Wahoo! Check, 59. Tackles. 59's Mike, check, 59.
Look at me, zipper!
A final shot now for Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.